welcome to the lucky winner today is donstrees.com. I think it's Don, yeah, donspluraltrees.com. And what you'll notice right away is there's a script problem. By the way, this particular analysis is probably not going to go smoothly. It's not our fault. It's actually the fault of the script on this page. And then one could blame Firefox and a whole bunch of other people for allowing it to mess up the whole CPU. Right now, we're probably sitting at about 30% CPU utilization for Don's Trees. That's insane. Like when you're first bringing up a page, that might be reasonable, but ongoing, it's a problem. What that means is there's some script on here, and it's obviously an AJAX script. There's some script that's not, that isn't right, and it's causing some problems. I imagine it's a script related to this scrolling image. So go ahead and hit stop script, and we can kind of look at some of the website. The first thing is we do have an address and the phone number. It's very easy to get a hold of. These images are very nice. Some of them actually aren't that good. Some of them are more like golf coursey. And if you're on trees, then you really want to show trees. You want to show damaged trees. You want to show before and afters. Would really be powerful. I think you would rather do a before and after. And then also have text quotes, testimonials from people who have used your service. Because that's really going to hit home to people. Just this tag phrase, premium service, affordable value, it doesn't really mean that much. It's a nice phrase, but you really want to hit home, why should they choose you? Obviously, you do trees. Why should they choose you over anyone else? You also have root barriers, and actually, I know Corky, he's in my networking group. He's the guy who submitted this website. They also are doing some landscaping, really, that's an and here's why choose Don's Trees. I think I might do something a little bigger with why choose Don's Trees. Really because that's what people want to know. Why are they going to choose you? You also got to realize, at least in the Houston area, trees are something that that people are looking to spend as little as possible on. So your affordable value is probably something really good. And you probably want to speak to the pain that people have experienced if they've had somebody. For instance, me, I had somebody come and do actually my usual yard guy, did a horrible job, and so I ended up wasting the money I spent on him. Now I got to hire somebody else to actually do their job properly. So you might want to speak to that pain. We don't come, if we have to come back, it's on us, something like that. Because right now I need somebody to come back, and it's not going to be on us apparently. Free estimate, I see that total CPU usage. We can't even really get into SEO Quake. Those are the things that I would focus on initial impact, initial impression. And clearly, if anything's killing somebody's CPU, that's bad. That's going to cause bounces, frustration, bad experience. You really don't want to do that. We can't scroll down. We can't do anything.
Tabs aren't available.
I remember from SEO, I don't think you had that much content. And really, the content that you do have, you need to decide what you're going to focus on. Is it tree service? Is it tree trimming? Is it tree removal? And I think that actually has changed here in Houston. We've had a drought for so long that you actually have to change to tree removal. So if somebody types tree removal in the city of Houston, you really want to have your website come up for that. So that's what I would be focusing on in terms of keywords on your main page. Get a free estimate is okay. I think that's worth having there. I think you make it a little more impactful. In fact, you do $50 off. Get $50 off your 2-tree service or 2-tree trimming or something that really engages people on what you're doing. Request an estimate, service area. I think those are all actually, oh look, we have a tab. Maybe we can get over to SEO Quake now. I think those are actually text. Bear with me. Quake is a tool that we use to look at the back office, to look behind the scenes at what's going on a particular website. And normally, when we have a website that isn't messing with our CPU, it comes up pretty quickly. For those of you who have seen our previous podcasts. This would be a good time to segue. We also have another podcast called the SEO Podcast, Unknown Secrets of Internet Marketing. Make sure you check that out. It's on iTunes as well. This is the image that I was talking about, actually, that is more kind of golf coursey and really doesn't
landscaping.
Yeah, and so you are doing some landscaping, so that's okay. I just think really you need before and after pictures. That's really what's going to leave people with an impression. What do my trees look like now? Yes, they look like how bad those were, and what could they look like? Yeah, they could look like this. SEO Quake's not coming up.
Yeah.
Anything else you see here on this first page? You don't really have a call to action associated with your phone number. Call now for a free quote.
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose of the phone number here, other than trying to rank for some local maybe, because it's a tree service, so it's definitely mobile. They're not coming to you; you're coming to them, and so I would use that area for
a bigger phone number or
a more powerful call to action.
Here's that script error again. And then when we scroll down, we think this is like a free website creation tool or something. So really you want to go with something different, obviously, since we're having these experiences, or a custom website design. Focus on internet marketing, long-term internet marketing. I really think that's all we're going to be able to cover on this, because we're not able to get over to SEO Quake, and I'm really even afraid to try and click anything else. I think it's good that you have your service area, but I think that's something that you could have across the top, because even though you're in Houston, there's some limitations. If you go out in Houston, we have suburbs of like Katy, Woodlands, Sugar Land, you've got Baytown. So if you service those, you really do want to have a list of those that you service.
Yeah, or even just in Houston, you have areas like Missouri City.
Right.
Places that you may service South Houston, but not necessarily North Houston.
Right.
Because it's a very long distance apart.
Yeah. If you've got those restrictions, you want to bring that out right in
Cypress,
the first page.
Or Spring Branch.
Yep.
For example, which is in Houston, but way
far away from
Midtown.
Yeah.
Right.
Very true. All right. Well, that's the end of this this podcast. Again, just go to our website e-webstyle.com. Normally we would show that site right now, but our computer's frozen thanks to Don's Trees. And on the right of our website, you'll see fill that out to have a website analysis done for you. If your name is drawn out of our lucky hat, we'll do this video analysis of your podcast, and you get to see what we think in terms of SEO and SEO about your website. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.